The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
What's going on, friends? And how are we doing out there in the land of the internet? How's your day doing? And how's your night doing? And your week and all that jazz? Hopefully you got your coffee, because guess what? We are totally into it today. We're about to do the whole waking up thing. So if you're not ready, you got to get ready. Let's do this thing. Wake up!
Dirty Dave, award-winning cultivator for over 4 decades. Dirty Dave, prized genetics fueled by advanced nutrients, original OG organics.
Everybody must get stoned. Yeah, well, they stone you when you're walking down the street. They stone you when you're trying.
Dirty Dave, award-winning products available at these fine establishments.
But I would not feel so alone.
Ask your shop to carry Dirty Dave. Contact us at dirtiesdoggies@gmail.com.
Wow. OG Organics. Ocean grown? I don't know about that. Bling, 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 dun, 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 dun.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Oh, what is going on, friends? And how's your day doing? Oh my God. Hello, Danielle. I saw the comments. I got to get to my comments, so please forgive me for a moment while I'm working on getting all these comments going, okay? I'm a one-man show having a one-man predicament. And what is your guys' predicament doing? Because guess what? You know, this is what? Tuesday, right? Y'all getting out and doing what you want to do? Are you getting out and being the one that you identify most with? It's rather spectacular that some of us are here. I mean, here in the big picture. I know this is going to sound strange, but the big picture, when you think about it, we're on this like dirt ball trying to do the same thing. We're all trying to have a similar experience, find love, find happiness. Now, someone told me that enlightenment is rubbish. And I thought, that's definitely not the way I want to look at things, because I believe that enlightenment has something to do with all of our voyage. I don't think he sees it that way, and nor do I expect him to. Now, with that being said, our friends treat ourselves in different ways. We can't trust the fact that they think this way. We just have to know the fact that they think that way. Now, when our friends say strange things to us, you just got to know, good for you, dude, or right on, chick. The one thing you have to realize is as long as you're giving, I think you're going along for the ride and letting people know what's up and hang out and let them know about their accomplishments. Maybe praise them a little bit. Maybe that would be the way to go. No, I don't necessarily know about that, but I do know that along the voyage, I've been trying to figure some stuff out. And I've been a little lost because I get caught up in this thing, this emotional war, man, with friends, because some friends think some ways, others think others. And at the same time, I try to keep my path clean, and I try to be good to my friends. I try to be good around the people that trust in me. I try to be good to the people that will completely do right by me. So sometimes that means sometimes you got to get rid of the cancerous shit. You got to get rid of the stuff that's bad for you. Now, here's the deal. Once you do that, you suddenly start to feel a little bit better. A little bit better is not all the way better, but you can find better in some places.
Are you a Northern Ontario resident searching for credible information on cannabis as a medicine? No Sir is here to help. Established in 2013, Northern Ontario Cannabis Education and Resources is here for you. No Sir Director Kim Cooper brings you 45 plus years experience utilizing cannabis as a medicine, and she is spreading that education across the North. Activism, referrals, resources, and more at No Sir. Don't be a jackass. Say no, sir, to propaganda with No Sir. Find them at www.nocer.ca.
Well, friends, I use a second device just like you guys. So if the comments aren't up on the screen, I got your comments right here. And I'm going to say thank you. There's a really nice comment out there that just says, you just be you. You've always been good to me. Wow. Wow. It feels good to know that you've been right by somebody. It feels good that you can have full belief when you say something. It's so hard because right now we're so fucking confused, man. People are in an uproar. So you probably checked in this morning or today because you want to wake up. Well, you know what? It's time. Let's get the shit going, guys. Come on! Well, it's time to fucking wake up, guys. Wake up with the Wayniac. That's right. You made it here on the NOK today. And thank you so very much. And I want to say thank you to all of you who did show up today to be a part of this. Sir Steve-O, you are always good day, my friends. Thank you, James Riviera. I'm glad to see you're healthy and you're good, man. You know what? I'm sorry to hear about your doctor's visits. Those suck. Danielle Cooper. Thank you, my friend. I like that. James Riviera. Okay, and Timothy. Let me see there. Timothy Royce Baker. Thank you. Hello, my friends. I know if you just got here and you don't know what I do. Well, what I do is I have a little bit of fun. I got about 55 minutes of absolutely fucking nonsense. The day is gorgeous outside. It's about 73 degrees. Ooh, it is fucking perfect. I was going to broadcast outside and I started making coffee. And then I realized the time and I was like, oh shit. There's not a chance that I'm going to be able to get my studio cleaned up, set up, moved outside. So I want you guys to get started in the only way we know how to do it. Come on, you know how. Here you go.
Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time.
Not everybody does, but somebody at least get it. If you get it, thank you, and you know what's up. It's almost like that game. You hear it, you hit it, you love it, you know it. It is absolutely amazing in the world that we live in today. We're in some crazy times right now. People are doing strange things are happening. man, what is actually fucking going on, kids? Did you guys vote for this? Did you guys ask for this in the brochure when you got here? I don't know about you. I don't know if I did, but that's one of those things that we keep going back and forth with. Sometimes you got to put the question out there, and sometimes you got to move it behind the line and think, what do we do next? Yes, indeed. Keeping It Green. That's my private group that I started in 2016. Started broadcasting because I didn't have anyone that I wanted to talk with or broadcast with. And I decided that I was going to go up. I was already smoking weed. I went up and I had a bong hit and I started talking to myself. And well, let's go with the bong hits time. That's right, folks. When you start thinking about the stuff that you do, you got to remember the certain sayings. This is one of them right here.
All the way here to Tombstone, and they seem they got my here sign. Politicians. What are more than politician, more than overpaid jerks and tight suits? I couldn't fit into a suit, a little hot during the summertime, and especially my spurs look a little funny in them. What? Get out of here! Get out of here!
My days and nights were totally useless, but now with AMM, I'm good. AMM. Do not suffer alone.
By using AMM, realize there are side effects. Red nose, leaky pipes in front of the refrigerator, flaky toenails, picking your nose, watching TV, late night TV, all of them from perimeter. Celebrity voices are impersonated to take your life back. One long hit at a time.
I used to totally suffer, but now due to AMM, I'm totally cool.
Don't even fall for it. Those late night commercials that just get under your skin where they have 5 million things that can happen to you, but you want to get rid of an itchy ear. I don't fucking get it. But there is one way to do it. My friend Pierre always wants to tell me, and Pierre sent me a message. Check this out.
Bong hit or to bong hit not. It is not really a question. It's more or less just, a preference. You dumb shits.
Yeah, right. The internet sometimes does these crazy things. Let's try that again real quick. Give that a see if it'll play. Watch. Let's go for it. Pierre, take it away.
Bong hit or to bong hit not. It is not really a question. It's more or less just, a preference. You dumb shits.
Yeah, that's right. It is always a preference. Get out and do the right thing. When we treat each other with respect, what happens is people will suddenly kind of know that, and they'll be like, oh, yeah, you've always been right by me here. You treated me good. But the thing is, sometimes we do bad things, or sometimes we do things out of a lost perspective. Hollywood taught me that there is only but lost perspective, because what happens is one person says one thing, two people say another thing, and the next thing you know, it's all fucking discombobulated. I don't really get it, man. Sometimes you just got to run away to the circus. And there are those people you have to run away to the circus with, because you know that they get you. They would be first in line with you to have a fucking blast and have fun with you. That's what I call the circus. Most people don't get it because they're like, circus, what the hell are you talking about, Wayne? You just babbling there. Yeah, I know. And can you believe it? Some people actually recently got really ass hurt over the word albino. Give me a fucking break. What is the world coming to where a simple word that describes something absolutely wrecks people's perspective and puts people in a tailspin? My idea is that these people were already in a tailspin when they decided to take that road. Now, one thing is, if you've been right by people all the time, the thing is, those people are just inconsequential shits. The ones who go to the circus with you, man, jump on board.
Oh, you're right. Hey, in a field full of ponies, try being a unicorn.
Sometimes you got to make a choice. Is it best for you, or is it best for the surroundings of you? For me, I go with what's best for me. I try to think of what makes me laugh, what makes me truly feel good. Spending time with my wife, going out in the mountains, hiking, seeing Mother Nature, like right in front of me, this bird right in front of me, looking at me through the other side of the window. It's a really unique feeling of the desert outside. The desert has this pluming energy to it that you can't explain. Most people think the desert, oh, it's dead, it's desolate, there's no green. The thing is, we have a bustling ecosystem here that's really impressive. Everything from the birds, the vultures, the hawks, all the way down to, javelina, deer in your front yard. So sometimes it's a matter of getting back to that as the thing that's going to make you happy. So for me, I sit outside and I look at that. It kind of brings me back to Mother Nature. It kind of brings me back. I work in the public. So there's those days that I work with people that, oh, man, they're on vacation. I understand. But at the same time, it's like we're all trying to survive. Now, the one thing is we're rocking and rolling through this and we're starting to take things into consideration. We start to look at the perspective and the choice and the change. Is my hat in the way? Kept looking right here, seeing a weird shadow in the camera. I'm like, what the hell is that? Lizards are playing. You know what? Yeah, that too. All the things that make the thriving ecosystem outside make you want to sit there and stare at it. Now I know if I was in crazy storms right now, I got a crazy cord hanging down here. I'll take care of that on my next commercial break. Got that shit hanging in my face. By the way,
well, you know what they say, friends. All things that are good in life start with TROUBL. Me.
hope you dodged that shot. If you did, you can always check out the Adventures with Lefty. It's a page that I have that has some Wild West hijinks, a bunch of other fellow cowboys having fun, and we're making satire of the Wild West. So it is pretty cool to see. It's pretty fun to see some of the stuff and the animals and the people that we get to join up with us and have fun. You know, as always, I want to say thank you for joining me up today, because we're 22 minutes in a 55-minute broadcast, and you guys got to know that sometimes we have a plan. And there's other times where there is no plan, where the motion is just a thing that we do. Hey, do the right thing.
How are you doing today, friends? I am in Sedona, having a bit of Java coffee. And also, I thought I would come with a message for you. The message is, it is free.
All right. Seems that the internet's acting a little wonky right there. Didn't want to do its thing, but that's all right. Hey, by the way, if you did want to find out about it and you're curious to where you can find more of the content, stuff that I do, and the places and the things that I like to go do, and you are one of those people that like to see some fun, that's weird. He showed up in the feed down there, and but I didn't get to see it here. How freaking strange is that? Interesting. Hello, Wild Jones. Good day. Well, you never rarely come around here. Thanks for coming and hanging out with.
Spark it up and pass it around. Let freedom's torch make its round. With bong hit time for 20 and good.
Friends, thank you guys for showing up. I'm looking down there in the comments going, oh my God, people are showing up. Good day to you, my friend. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and being a part of this little thing that we got going on. You know, it's nothing big. I do 25 minutes of bullshit. I do 25 minutes of bullshit. And then we get 55 minutes of who the fuck was that? No, I don't do any of that. I give 55 minutes of pure nonsense. The idea is that we can have a little bit of fun, watch some videos, and do our thing and kind of have a blast, right? That is at least what I'm trying to get to, because most of the time we need to have distractions from the everyday life. Would you agree?
At the Cochise Hotel, you can make it like it's your own. Boy, oh boy, let me tell you. With 6 bedrooms and 6 baths, there's a lot you can accommodate. The idea of living in history? Most folks want to move in and they think to themselves, well, I'm going to put brand new flooring in there and maybe make me a brand new kitchen. But the problem is you don't have the Dragoon Mountains to stare at. Or maybe Tombstone right up the road. Or maybe you want to go have some barbecue with a few fellas. Or maybe you're just looking to rest your feet. Come on out. Stay the night. Join us here at the Cochise Hotel. Oh, there's things. Gotta go. Hey, hold on. No, put that down. That's important. God damn it.
Every time I take that guy out, it's guaranteed to be some wonky stuff, man. Well, thank you. You know what? I'll take it. I don't know, wisdom, but it's a little bit of nonsense. I just want to get nonsense, guys. The idea is get you down a little bit of laughter. Too many people have too many things going on that are really riveting and keep them on the edge of their seat and make them like really unhappy. One of those things that I'm trying to think about is like what, how, when, and where. So like here.
Well, you know what they say, friends. All things that are good in life start with T-R-O-U-B-L. Me.
Oh, I hope you dodged that bullet. Oh my goodness, please forgive me. I hit the wrong button. You can always find the stuff that I do is Adventures with Lefty. It's a little bit of nonsensical Wild West satire mixed with a bunch of other actors and guys that come out and have fun with me. Oh, it didn't do it.
I threw a boomerang sometime last year, and I've been living in constant fear.
All right, let's try this one more time, kids.
I threw a boomerang sometime last year, and I've been living in constant fear.
Couldn't tell you what that shit's about. That guy, every time he's around, he just brings total weirdness. I mean, he really does. Let's see. Here's another one I put up. Cut. Ah!
Never break someone's heart. Maybe you should break their bones. They got 206 of them.
Power of the internet, my friends. As I look down here, I see some comments going on, guys. And you know what? I want to say, yeah, there's some amazing people out there, and there's people out there that really need to be noticed. Every day in your life, you should let your friends know, hey, hello, I love you, and I want to be your hero, baby. No, you don't. Not necessarily be the hero, but just know that sometimes we just got to share the love. Our love with our friends is really important. You know, the one thing is I try to be on all the sides, and it kind of sucks because you're going to get messy that way. The thing is, I don't like to see bullshit. Like when I'm at my job, there's some bullshit there, and I'm right down the middle of it because I can see both sides of it, but I'm just not trying to get any on me because I don't agree with both sides. So it's very hard. Sometimes I have to take a road, and when they'll ask me, I'll say, I don't know, man. What would Rambo do? And they're like, get out of here, Wayne. I'm like, no, seriously. Like, well, what do you want an answer from me? You know, I'm trying to give you my thought, trying to give you what I would do. And then all of a sudden you're like, blah, blah, blah.
AMM. It can occur anywhere. At any time. AMM can get you through the day. With our 27-step program, we help you. The benefits of life and only 27 payments of $75.50. You too can be the proud owner of your soul. We can show you with our program how to get it back.
I used to think I was an average stoner.
With AMM, you can take your life back.
Do not take AMM if you're allergic to AMM.
AMM and Associates.
What we have here, the GSX 7775. It reaches speeds beyond all magnificent speeds. It will get you to Night City in no time at all. That's right, if you order now. But just wait, there's a whole lot more.
More.
Birdcage Theater. That's right, the Birdcage Theater, Tombstone, Arizona. This little building showed up in 1881, and they showed the acts of all the troubadours from across the United States. All the way from Shakespeare, all the way to the dancing girls. There's a reason they call it the Birdcage, after all. Some of the finest deals were made here in this here building. Some while playing poker, others while watching the ladies of the night. Birdcage Theater, Tombstone, Arizona.
Tombstone, Arizona, and just like the man just said, OG cowboy content.
Well, finally made it out here. Problem is, the heat is absolutely terrible. And then I ran into these gents. Oh, they take all the fun out of the game. Well, come out to Tombstone. Check this place out. It's actually pretty wild. They say it's where history actually happened. Personally, I haven't seen no history yet, but I'm ready to make some. Get out of here!
All right, 31 minutes and a 55-minute broadcast, and you're here. And thank you so very much for joining me today. If it wasn't for the burps and hiccups at the same time, that kind of hurts. That's a hurt. Okay, if it didn't get to be said before, thank you very much, because without you guys, I would be up here all alone. You know, every day I start to think about different ideas that I want to do, because I truly want to make a movie. I truly want to make content. I truly want to make music. I truly want to put puppet stuff out. But then I'm slowed down because of this thing called work, this thing called life. You know, you start getting huckled down on life, and you start getting huckled down on that. And all of your other dreams and your other aspirations kind of sideways a little bit. I've been trying to hold on to them lately, trying to be very strong in them, very, very resolute in what I want to do. And what I want to do is create content that I think can make people laugh. People can smile. I think smiling is the thing that we all need. If you're not smiling, you're just going to cause some trouble. You know, and I say this because what happens is we're not smiling with our eyes, we're smiling with our heart. And what happens is we don't get to show that to people because our heart isn't seen. But our heart is carried through by our words and our actions. When we smile with our eyes and we let people know, thank you, it lets them kind of see into our soul, and they get to see that our thank you and our promise and the reality of it is real. With that being said, we're 32 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast, and all I could say to you guys is thanks, man, because we keep doing this, and this is, you know, we're into episode whatever now, and then I think about the whatever now, and who knows what the whatever could be when the whenever was. So sometimes you just gotta, you know, hey, watch your head, keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle until it comes to a stop. That was the high desert of the Antelope Valley, and that was Frank Zappa's house that we saw. Right when we looked over to the right, as the camera beamed over real quick, that was Frank Zappa's studio. I used to go there to the Zappa house to play with Amit and Dweezil. We used to do some creating. Hey, by the way, I have an Uncle Ron that likes to come over every once in a while and send me messages. Hey, Uncle Ron.
I believe the saying is, one who lives in a golden canoe must never throw rocks at a plastic dinghy. You need to get your facts straight when you put them out there on the internet.
A lot of times people get confused. They throw shit out there that they heard, they thought they heard, or they watch the internet and then they confuse it. And then they're like, wait, what happened? I don't know why I'm so confused.
take your picture.
5/27/24. That's when I came out here originally to look at Tombstone, Arizona as a prospect of moving here for a future start with my wife. We started looking at other places. We looked at Reno, Nevada. We had a few different places that were set up. Las Vegas, Hawaii at one point was even on the plan. We started looking at different things. Things weren't working out. And then out of nowhere, a friend of mine called me about Tombstone, Arizona. And I made it out here and I looked at it. It's a 5/24. That's pretty cool. It's my little holiday vacation here. Guys, I'm stoked right now, okay? Here's why I'm stoked. It doesn't matter to me, but it does matter because what happens is I look at these numbers above me and I get like the viewership. Now, when the viewers are higher than the reactions, it kind of makes me go, okay, I had people in there. But the reactions let us know that we were in the house, and then it helps the algorithm. So essentially what you guys have helped me do is get this algorithm going. Currently we got one viewer. I'm sure that's probably you, Timothy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If it is, if it's not, then I'm alone in here. And then what happens is the number of viewers is in the top. And then right next to it, you get the number of the algorithm, which is your reactions, your hearts, your thumbs up. Now, currently, my reactions are higher than my viewers. And I love that, man. That is the way we want it. And the reason we want that is because it's going to help get in the algorithm. It's going to help people know where you are. It's going to get you placed up in there in the viewership. And this has been a viewership that I've been trying to work on for a little while. I don't know if people necessarily get what we're doing. 55 minutes of total, just who knows what. Are you confused yet? Have you felt like you made a mistake by staying around? Do you feel like, man, this guy is just too fucking much? Oh, Owl is still here. So that shows you someone is still in the house.
Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time. Bong it time, it's bong it time. Don't you just know bong it time? It's bong it time, it's bong it time. Everyone loves bong it time.
Not everybody understands it, but the ones who do, man, you're still there. 3 viewers, 7 reactions. We're doing all right today.
You can't argue with stupid. You just can't.
Boy, the internet is not liking me today. She's arguing with me.
You can't argue with stupid. You just can't.
No, you can't. Arguing with stupid is just going to lead you into an accident or going to make you make some mistakes. And we don't want that. So for you viewers hanging out with me today, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got a whole lot of content coming our way. I've been working on a bunch of new stuff. I've been in the edit suite. What happens is my job gets going, and suddenly the back burner takes over. And then I get a bunch of projects on the back burner, a bunch of honeydew things. I don't get shit done. So I do need to get physically on top of some shit. So I put a lot of notes out there. I put a lot of reminders. Hey, Wayne, do this, edit this, carry through with this, talk to this, do that. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. As far as the show goes, I try to keep this place, with some decent content, let you guys know why we're watching it, when we're watching it, and what we're talking about. And that's one of those age-old stories of who do you like to chat with? Who do you guys like to talk with? What do you guys like to talk about? Is it just stoner nonsense where we're all sitting around just having nonsense, or is there some kind of rhyme or reason to it? I realize that not everybody has that because everybody has different volumes at which they operate. I have some friends that are very deep. They want to get deep all the time. I have other friends that are just very on the surface, which is cool because the surface is kind of helpful. The surface, dropping shit. The surface gives us a baseline to work off of. Now, with the surface being said, my surface says,
Well, there went my Uber.
always the chance.
So, the bank, would it work?
No, Stagecoach is where it's at.
But they're moving and you gotta catch up with them.
No, it's the Stagecoach, trust me.
But you can get the lock boxes in the bank.
No, haven't you seen, that movie, Stagecoach and the Furious?
Dun, dun, dun.
Lefty road through dust and sun. Cowboy life, but ain't done. Came from Cali to Tombstone Land. Podcast mic in his hand. Tales of guns and smoky trails. Cactus shadows, dusty veils. Lights the pipe green and wild. Wayniac's words fierce as a child.
Bing! I'm still here. You're still here. And we are hanging out together, at least for a while. Once again, I'm having a little bit of this weird technical shit going on. So, you know what? I'm going to have to do things the old-fashioned way. I know you're wondering, what's the old-fashioned way? The old-fashioned way is just not doing what I used to do. It's what we do when we did do what we didn't do while we tried to do it. Sometimes you got to remember, don't do it. That's like you got to remember, the green zone is for parking. There's absolutely no parking in the green zone. I know, you heard it here. And most of the time we're confused because most of the time we're getting wrong information. Whether it be a screen grab, whether it be a conversation, whether it be someone heard something. The one thing we have to remember is like, sticks and stones will break your bones, but falling down a flight of stairs might kill you. And the one thing you gotta be careful with that, because every flight of stairs that you run into, it probably has some backstory. We're 42 minutes in a 55-minute total nonsensical madness talking baloney ship. Baloney ship. You know what I mean. Baloney ship. That's the word. It's not a baloney ship. It's baloney ship. Okay, forget it. You get my point. Now, I must say and must ask, as we're standing on the precipice of change, and the one change that we do see that's going to be on our way, right? We know what's about to happen. We've been reading the news that we're about to get, nuclear weapons. And we read the news that we're in for trouble and Iran is going to get it. The one thing is that if you focus on it, yeah, that's all you're going to see. And that's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to hold on to the idea that we have plenty more things to hold on to. With that being said, I think that we have to have some fun. What's a good comedy? Personally, I'm a Borat guy. Now, I watch Borat. I start laughing my ass off every time I see that scene that they're wrestling around on the bed. I laugh like a freaking little kid. It's the funniest thing ever. And it's absolutely good because at the heart of it, it's about humor, right? And that's kind of what we're looking for. We're trying to find this thing to make us totally laugh and have a moment. And I think it's important because for me, that's what I have to do. Because if not, I end up being just like, man, what do you got going on, Wayne? And it's really like where? And that's where you have to do it. The thing is, got to make ourselves really happy. Really happy. Oh, no, Wayne. We're 44 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. You guys are hanging out with me. There's still people here. Thank you so very much. Your reactions are still getting us out there. I know that you're here. I see your comments over here on the other device. So, one question that I love to ask people, what's your next vacation? Seriously, what is the next vacation that's going to take you where you want to go? Now, currently, Mexico, south of the border, is a scary place. So that's not the place I would advise going right now unless you have a full-on, backup. And, you know what I mean? Like a small army with you. Because it's always good to have, but, you can't take that crap on vacation, right? And it just doesn't work that way. I mean, does it? I don't know. I don't think so. So back to what we were saying. Thank you so very much for joining us, kids. I do appreciate you all getting in here today. We're hanging out and it's us. It is the 55-minute broadcast. We're 45 minutes into it, 45 minutes and 19 seconds into it, and we're kind of babbling. I'm babbling, at least. If you got any ideas, throw them in that comment down there, and I can definitely take the comments and we can run with it for a few minutes before I call it a kaputsters. Yeah, I'm going out to a place called Sierra Vista. Sierra Vista is out in Arizona. It's another spot out close to me. Going out there to pick up my truck. It's been in the shop for a few days, which makes me happy to have my truck back. God, man. You know what? It's like you don't realize how much you use something until, boom, nope, can't use it. Can't have it. No mas. And then you realize, wow, man, that's detrimental. No, it's not detrimental, but what it does is it lets you realize that you're levied against things. Those things we're levied against are things. Whether it's your car, whether it's your job, whether it's your fish tank, you know, your cat, your dog, we're levied against things. 45 things is the law of what Dodi Bhagma, a famous guy, spoke about 45 things, the art of 45 things. Can we hold on to 45 things? 45 things only in your life. You know, it's a pretty crazy thought. Not for me. I can't do it. I'm totally aware. But 46 minutes into a 55-minute broadcast. I don't necessarily know what's going on here, kids. Having a little bit of technical issues that I never really had before. Have a safe trip. Spinning train goes, okay, yeah. Spring, man. Spring's going to bring a whole lot to our town. It's going to bring a lot of new growth. It's going to bring a lot of people in. And we're going to get that gunfighting going on there. And we're going to get people watching our shows. It's going to be a live entertainment for days. That is the idea, you know? Okay, look. 47 minutes and a 50-minute broadcast. That's right. That's exactly where we're freaking at. There is no stopping in the white zone. The white zone is for loading passengers. I think you guys can you guys hear that? What the hell? Did you just get us somewhere? What's going on? Hell? Where's that coming from? Interesting. Well, either way, I hope you guys have a good flight. You said something about hope you have a safe trip. Well, hopefully you get a good safe trip out of it. Thank you for joining me today on a 40-minute broadcast, 55-minute broadcast. We're going to keep going. We're not done yet, man. We're close to the end of this thing. We are hanging out. Oh my goodness, we've made the trip. You guys made it with me. Welcome to Cloud City, guys. I hope your day is good from here on out. Do yourself a favor. Treat everyone around you with love and respect. Get out and do what you got to do. Make some people laugh. That's all we got to do. I think that's the madness for the day. 48 minutes, friend. We made it. I do own the right to this music, by the way. This is a song called Terminal. I've heard live sounds from LAX International Airport. The audio ran it in the background, put a loop over it with a drum machine over it, and then did a whole bunch of commentary. What you're listening to, something I agree. I don't know. You know, it's weird. You start to look at the creations and the things you've been a part of and the stuff you've worked on, and it really makes sense. You know, over time, as you're evolving in your creation, you have friends that are along the way that like what you're doing, and you have friends that don't. You start getting commentary from them, and it really starts to give you a perspective of what is maybe enjoyed by them. So this was a little bit of nonsense that was made for driving as for background music. That was the idea of it. Guys, thank you once again for joining me in my 55-minute broadcast here. Flipped you over there. Thanks for joining me live on the NOK. We got 50 minutes and a 55-minute broadcast. You guys are hanging out with me. The reactions are beautiful. The viewers, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And you know, it's a glorious day out there today. And I'm going to get out and I'm going to get some sun in my face. I'm going to get some sun in my face and I'm going to be able to yell into the universe. I'm going to let the universe know that, you know what, I matter. And I think the fact is that you matter as well. Getting out and finding your space, finding your place, and finding your time amongst this insanity called the universe is by far one of the toughest and most difficult tasks that we have right now. Bug it. You got the power to do so. You are in control after all. They were saying something about what? You are the pilot of your own destiny. Well, you heard it here, friends. I hope you've had a glorious time. And I'm starting to get this stuff going. I got to find other shoes because I'm going into the car dealership and I want to be comfortable.com. No, not really. But I do want to wear other shoes when I go into the car dealership. So I am, No. I hate going to the dealership, because only as I know that they're about to take all of my money. And it totally kicks me in the shorts because I've been saving, and I've been doing so good about it. I've been all happy, like, yay, I'm saving money. And then all of a sudden it's just like, and now I couldn't have fixed it by myself. So I owe it to these mechanics and these guys that are putting love into it. So that's that. I don't know. I should just shut the hell up, Wayne. No, we should never just shut the hell up. You know, hey, before I run, I'd like to let you guys know a few things. First and foremost, you can always find me on the NOK network, like you find me right here today. You can also find me on Keeping It Green, a private group that I have designed to keep myself and other stoners like myself kind of in a fun place. I also have a place called, that's right, Adventures with Lefty, which is all of the cowboy nonsensical stuff that you've already seen pieces of. If you like that nonsensical, weird cowboy joking comedy stuff, please check out Adventures with Lefty on Facebook. Like it, become a friend, and then you'll get content. I'll be able to show you content. I am working on getting some shirts going on right now. And we're also a part of a show here in Tombstone, Arizona. So if you are in Tombstone, Arizona, and you want to see some real cowboy action shooting and you want to see live performances, you can find me there in Old Tombstone. By the way, guys, keep your head on a swivel because the world right now is definitely a dance hall. There's people at every angle wanting to take the next step that are going to want to dance with you. They're going to want to maybe take advantage of you. Don't let them do that. Own what you own. Take your life back. I know someone said to me earlier, what? Take your life back? And I'm like, yeah, take your life back and own exactly how you feel. Because a lot of times that's where we kind of forget. We start subjecting ourselves to, oh man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to say that. It's going to hurt their feelings. Or that's kind of fucked up. And the thing is, well, it is fucked up, especially if you're not speaking your mind in the way that you should when these people need to hear it the most. So, my friends, your friends, all of the friends, treat yourself and others around you with love and respect. Because you know what? When people start losing that shit, it's amazing how quick people turn on each other. And how quick people start finding fault in other people's bullshit. And how quick people forget how much time they spent with each other and how much they really did get out of their friendship. Then they suddenly go, oh my goodness, what happened? So treat your friends with respect and love and keep your friends around and make them last a long time. Not a lot of people can say, I still have friends from elementary school. Most people will have a hard time saying that. Now, I personally have friends from elementary school. These are still friends that I talk to on the regular. These are people that are in my life. And I did this on purpose because I was hoping to be able to have a lifeline to my childhood when that was pretty much coming to an end. I lost my mom and dad, and that was when that lifeline suddenly took a tethering stop. My friends helped me through, made me realize that, you know, you had a lifeline back then. They were childhood, and you had all those things going. Okay, listen and listen well, my good friends. I love y'all, and I think you guys are doing a stupendous job of keeping yourself out there in the universe and the megaverse. from me, the Wayniac, to you. Thanks for hanging out with me this fine day on the NOK Network. Thanks for hanging out with me all together. And if you don't know it already, be a good human. Keep it green.